All right. I think in terms of how we work in CelcomDigi, specifically on Metaverse department as a whole, the young talent are part of us. For example, when we actually look in terms of Metaversity project, so they are from day one working with us, idealize the idea of what they want to do, and then we work together with them as a guiding principle on what type of problem statement they are solving in the real world.
Hello, everyone. We have Datin Dr Mas with us today from CelcomDigi, and she's here to talk to us more about their Young Talent Program. Datin, would you like to introduce yourself and what you do at CelcomDigi?
Yes, Assalamualaikum and very good day. I lead the innovation on the Metaverse and XR bit. So what we do is actually creating the virtual experience and make it a reality, and is also diversing between the space of the virtual space into the reality per se. We reimagine the future and we empower the society to make a better future for Malaysian as a whole.
Wow, so interesting. And what kind of real exposure do the Young Talent Program participants get from day one?
All right. I think in terms of how we work in CelcomDigi, specifically on Metaverse department as a whole, the young talent are part of us. For example, when we actually look in terms of Metaversity project, so they are from day one working with us, idealize the idea of what they want to do, and then we work together with them as a guiding principle on what type of problem statement they are solving in the real world, and then try to work it or materialize what they learn into making the metaverse content as a whole. These are the pool that we are looking at in terms of solving the problem, because at the end of the day, whatever they do have to be able to solve a problem of their sponsored faculty.
Right. Were there any sink or swim moments that turn into breakthroughs?
There's this moment 2 weeks ago where we are supposed to have our projects at remote area in Ulus Kerang, Sarawak. So this is where we are supposed to bring our telemedicine trolley to those area, and then to help out the communication or services of healthcare be able to do it remotely. So what happened is we are supposed to bring the devices across Sarawak, right, to Ulus Kerang. So what happened is the project is given to our young talent, and for them to actually try to solve that problem. Basically the entire process take about a week, and then there's no insurance company that willing to do that. So the young talent together with the supervisor figure out what to do. So we actually come out in terms of trying to package the devices together and bring it over to the remote area, right? So we've been told that this area there's some internet connectivity. So all we need to do is actually boost up the connectivity. However, what happened was there's not a single signal there. So this is where the young talent together with the superior trying to figure out what next to do together with our partner, right? So we came out with the solution of having using satellite per se, and this is slightly different from the original plan, and that it requires some power. Unfortunately, there isn't any. So we use the solar system, and in the end, there's a system and the connectivities happen to use it, and we are able to give to the community first time the healthcare with the professionals instead of just the nurses. So that is one of the typical example that how the young talent have a first hand of experience on how to solve problem together with the supervisor.
And how do you support young talent through all these challenges?
You never walk alone in CelcomDigi. So we provide 4 type of support for the young talent program. Number one is actually informational support. So this is where we typically give the guidance of what the do and don'ts, and what are the things that we can help them to do their work, right? That's number one. Number two is actually appraisal support. So continuous feedback on things that they actually do. Not just wait until, like quarterly or things like that, right? Number three is on the emotional support. So to push the young talent to the limits, and then there will be, the immediate superior to actually give the emotional aspect of, like be able to support them. And the fourth one is actually the instrumental support. So this is where like typically all the student they are able to learn all those devices like on theory. So this is where we provide them the latest technology, things that come to Malaysia, and they can actually play around with it so that they can produce or create a better innovation in terms of how moving forward, um, solving the problem of the future. So those are the four support tools that we give the young talent.
And what does mentorship look like in the CelcomDigi?
All right. So there's several stages in terms of the mentorship that we are looking at. So number one is actually, we call it buddy, right? So this is actually the same level of those the young talent that comes probably a year or 2 years ahead, right? So this is where you are at same level, you speak the same language, as well as your motivation. It's part of that specifically, right? So it kind of your peers. Then the second level of mentorship is the one that actually we look in terms of the immediate superior per se. So those are typically our senior specialists. So these are the one that actually give the guidance in terms of what the do and don'ts on daily basis, right? And even the feedbacks that being given is also on day-to-day basis. Part of that is actually a bigger aspect is where I play the role, looking at the macro level as a whole. So this is where the typical of bigger picture comes into the picture. So this is once a while they would have their counter with our senior management, with the CEOs, with our chief levels to actually share what are the journeys that they have gone through. So those are the four levels that they have.
Right. And obviously CelcomDigi is a technology company. And
Yes.
what do you believe is like the biggest myth about working at a big tech company like CelcomDigi?
Right. So I think in terms of the myth that we always talk about, the big company normally is like structured in terms of how the future looks like. And like these are the journey, and these are things that has been crafted for you. So in CelcomDigi, we craft the journey together, and those are the inspiring together in terms of how painting the future looks like, and also in terms of sharing it with the society as a whole.